Hey guys, how's it going? So today I wanted to elaborate on an Instagram reel that I made the other day where I talked about things that you need to know before joining the gym. So the new year's coming and I'm sure plenty of people in the group are either joining the gym for the first time or rejoining after a prolonged break. Some of the common questions I get are how many days a week should I be training? So if you're completely new to training or you're coming back after a long period of time, my suggestion would be to train 2 to 3 times a week. Less is more. A big thing I see people do is they think new year, new me, I'm going to go and I'm going to smash it. And they come out of the gates with like this really high intensity training 5-6 days a week. And it lasts for like 2 or 3 weeks because they're not used to it. Their body can't adapt to all the new stimulus that you're giving it. You need to just like gradually ease yourself into it. So 2 to 3 days per week is loads. And then after a couple of weeks, if you've built the consistency that you're coming 2 to 3 times a week, then add an extra day. And then if you do that for a month, then you can add an extra day. All of a sudden you're coming to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. That's loads. Like, maximum I would suggest for most people is like 5 times a week. If you're training more than 5 days a week, you're either looking to get on stage as a bodybuilder or you're looking to get on a platform as a powerlifter or a strongman or something like that. Okay, so the next thing then is training splits. So this might seem like something a lot of people don't know anything about. So a training split is essentially how you structure your program. So if you're coming 2 to 3 times per week, my suggestion would be to do 3 days of full body. So that way you're training every major muscle group multiple times per week. So maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever works for you. Okay, whatever you can fit into your schedule. So my one suggestion would be that if you are doing full body workouts, maybe the first day you start from the lower body and work your way up. And then the second day you're in, you start upper body and work your way down. So that way, one day's you're prioritizing your lower body, one day you're prioritizing your upper body, and that way you're going to have a balance. So that's if you're training 2 to 3 times a week. If you get to the point where you're training 4 times a week, say, then that's whenever I would look at expanding your training to maybe doing an upper body day, a lower body day, rest day, upper body day, lower body day, 2 rest days, something like that. If you have any questions about training splits, recommendations and stuff like that, drop them in the comments under the video. I'll do my best to get back to you and let you know. Okay. Next thing that people struggle with is how many sets, how many reps should you be doing? Again, if you are a beginner and the stimulus is pretty new, pretty much 2 sets of everything will be enough. If you do 2 sets of each muscle group for one workout, your body's going to be sore the next day, and it will be sore for the first couple of weeks. Like, that's just what it's going to be like getting back to training, or if you're training for the first time. Your body is going to be sore while it adapts to the new stimulus that you're putting into it. So 2 to 3 sets maximum per muscle group. So maybe 2 sets of chest, 2 sets of back, 2 sets of shoulders, 2 sets of arms, 2 sets of legs. Loads. If you find that you're not too sore the next day, then add a set of each. And then if you find you're fine after that, maybe add another set. Just manipulate the workout as you go. Like, it's auto regulation. So like if you're so sore, if you train on Monday and your body is still completely aching on Wednesday, you've probably overdone it a little bit. So pull it back a little bit, and then hopefully your body's fully recovered by the time you come on Friday or the following week. So that's how many sets I recommend you should do. In regards to rep numbers, if you're using barbells for big compound lifts, so a compound lift is a lift where you're using multiple body parts and multiple joints. So example, a squat, it is predominantly a leg exercise, but you're holding the bar on your back, you're using your arms to keep the bar in place, you're using your core to keep your body upright, and allowing the legs to press. So although it's a leg movement, you are using multiple body parts at the same time to complete that movement. So big movements like that, I would suggest 5 to 10 repetitions per set. For smaller muscles like your biceps, triceps, shoulders, you could probably push it to 10 to 15 reps. Even if you're doing isolation stuff for your chest, like a cable fly or a dumbbell fly, you could probably use 10 to 15 reps. Biggest thing I see with people, especially, sorry lads, usually it's us, is men try to go too heavy too fast. If you're using a weight that you can't perform it with a good technique, you're just risking injury. And the last thing you want is to get really psyched up and really motivated to start a new journey in fitness in January, and 2 weeks later you're injured and you're away to see a physiotherapist because your back's busted or you've hurt your shoulder. So ease into it and use weights that you're comfortable using. Don't worry what anyone else is lifting, okay? A big mistake as well is comparing yourself to other people that are in the gym. So usually the person that is the biggest person in the gym is going to be the least judgmental person there. Like everyone thinks, oh, that guy's massive or that girl's in great shape. Those are the people you should ask questions to. They will be the ones that will be very happy to give you information because they've lived through it all. Everyone started where you are, you know, like that's the biggest takeaway whenever you're joining the gym in January. Everyone, when they first join the gym, is so concerned, is everybody else looking at me? Is everybody else seeing me make a fool out of myself and not know what I'm doing? Well, guess what? All the other people that are there, they're thinking the same thing. So everyone's so involved in what they're doing, nobody gives a shit what you're doing. And if you're confused about anything, no matter what gym you join, there'll be a member of staff there or there'll be someone beside you training, and just ask questions. Like everybody in the gym environment is really helpful, is really friendly and will help you out whenever you have a problem. Like it is a community, and fair play to anyone that's coming on board for the first time or you're coming back after a big break. So the final tip that I'm going to say is please make sure you are eating enough food to fuel your workouts. The biggest mistake people make whenever they start is new year, new me. I'm going to train 6 days a week and I'm going to eat like 1,000 calories, and your body doesn't have enough fuel to recover. You're maybe not sleeping as much as you should. You're not drinking enough water, and all of those things combined, that is just a recipe for disaster. Like your body is just, you're breaking your body down by going to the gym, and your body needs the food to recover and to fuel your workouts and to fuel your recovery. If you're not eating enough, you're going to injure yourself. Your body's just going to shut down. You're not going to be able to recover from your sessions, and it's going to be horrible. So to that, tomorrow's video, I'm going to be breaking down calorie intake, how to roughly work out what your maintenance calories are, how to know that you're eating enough protein, fats, carbohydrates, so that way you have a balanced diet and you're going to be fueling your workouts for the next few days. So guys, any questions about training, programming, training splits, cardio, whatever you feel, drop them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer you. Thanks very much guys, see you tomorrow.